Hi, my name is Joseph Todaro. I work at MedCredits, so I'll just jump right into this. Healthcare is inefficient. These inefficiencies, they hurt the patients, they hurt the physicians, they drive up medical costs and extend the wait time in doctors' offices. So what are we going to do about this? Just to throw out a couple stats here, I guess, first, is that patients typically can spend in the US $100 to $200 on a doctor's visit, can spend nearly 2 hours in the office, and can wait up to 30 days to actually see a specialist. So that's not reasonable. So what we are doing at MedCredits is we are building the first decentralized marketplace that will directly connect patients and doctors for medical services. This is important because creating a free marketplace will allow to drive down the price and time it takes for a patient to get a visit. So basically our core team is 4 US medical doctors and a great team of developers that have fortunately pushed this along at a pretty good speed and allowed us to wrap up our alpha this week that we should be able to demo at the beginning of next week. The physicians that are part of this team have been in healthcare for many years now, and they've been working on blockchain solutions since 2015. Now, what this application will actually do is we will target teledermatology first. So this is a $4 billion market. And what this app will look like is allow patients to take a photo of a skin lesion and quickly and securely share that with a medical doctor, a licensed dermatologist, to receive a diagnosis and a recommendation for a fraction of the cost, so around $10. And the patient can do this entirely from their mobile application. Ultimately, what we are fully building out is not just teledermatology. That is a go-to market strategy. After that, we will build out with other specialties like ophthalmology, family medicine, and psychology. Ultimately, we are building a full-stack, decentralized healthcare service along with an electronic medical record system. This is what we think the future of medicine should look like. Thank you. Any questions? Happy to answer.
How are you going to get on board doctors? How are you going to find patients?
So currently, we have 2 dermatologists on our staff who are ready to go. Having prices that are substantially lower than an office visit or a traditional teledermatology or telemedicine would help draw patients. So basically just getting this market out there, having competitive pricing and having dermatologists on board and ready to go is very appealing to patients who are spending much more money than that.
So after this initial use case, where are you guys going to go? What's the bigger picture for what you guys are doing?
So after the teledermatology use case, so we're expanding that out to other specialties. So you're talking ophthalmology, family medicine, psychology. So we're building a whole thing across all these specialties. So basically taking telemedicine, we're cutting down the inefficiencies of it, we're dropping the price of it, and we're opening up to specialties. And ultimately, with this bottom-up approach, we're starting to build electronic medical records now that the patients own, that they're sharing with their doctors. So now we're taken e-health, which is an $80 billion market, and telehealth, which is a $20 billion market, and we're building it outside of the traditional hospital system by connecting the physicians and the patients directly.
So,
Yeah.
for medical system, you have to be HIPAA compliant. So with the blockchain, it's very...
Right, so the records will be encrypted, and on, at least in the dermatology application, there won't be any identifying factors. So there won't be your name, there won't be your date of birth, there won't be your address. So all that will kind of unidentify the patient. In addition to that, the files will be encrypted and they'll be shared directly with the physician. So only the patient and the physician has access to those files.
I have 2 questions, and you don't have to take both of them, but here's the first one. If I'm a doctor, I am under legal liability when I make a diagnosis. So that seems like a concern that a doctor would have. The other or second question is, what's in it in your scenario for the dermatologist? Aren't they losing money by not having that $100 office visit when they're giving a $10 diagnosis?
So the dermatologist taking on these cases, in any situation, they have liabilities of giving wrong diagnosis in their normal practice as well. So they have insurance, and depending on their insurance plan, they'll have to work with them whether they cover the specific use cases, on which platforms. Is it a traditional teledoc platform? Is it already a decentralized teledoc platform? That's something they have to work directly with what insurance plan they have and how much risk they're willing to take on. And what was your second question again?
What's in it for the dermatologist?
So-
Like $100 versus $10.
Right. So what's in it for the dermatologist is by creating this decentralized system, we're cutting out a lot of the middlemen. They take a lot of the fees. So a traditional dermatology visit, they're usually in and out of there in 5 to 6 minutes. So you're making $10 every 5 to 6 minutes. That's not a bad hour's wage. In addition to that, you can do it any time. You can do it at your home on your mobile phone with a dermatologist at 8 p.m. at night. So it's like an easy way for dermatologists to pick up another shift in any way like that.
Okay.
Okay, we have to finish it, Ray. I'm sorry, we're going on in 3 minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.